Dew hangs heavy on the gate, engine purring at the line, sunlight creeping through the pines. Work begins before it is too late. Dust begins to swirl and rise, looking up at amber skies. Iron wheels across the lawn, turning soul away from home. Harvest coming soon, harvest coming soon. Load the grain and watch it go. Harvest coming soon. Shifting gears against the hill, steel against the stubborn red clay. Fuel to last us all the day, keeping focus on the dollar bill. Fence needs fixing by the creek, strong hands for a long, long week. Silage packed and stored away, sun starts fading into gray. Harvest coming soon, harvest coming soon. Load the grain and watch it go. Harvest coming soon. Coming in loud, coming in fast. Make it count, make it last. Harvest coming soon. Harvest coming soon. Load the grain and watch it go. Harvest coming
Good evening, everybody. Had a little bit of hiccup there. Had a little bit of hiccup. What's going on? What's up, Bob? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Do do do. Think I got to do something here. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. How's it going, Bob? How is it going, Bob? Sorry, I'm trying to do something here. I might give me just a second, guys. Give me a just a second, please. Play the farm sim yourself? Nice. What map are you playing? What map is you on? Um, I need to. Oh, there's got to be a way to do this. Yes. And all right. You're on Lone Star? Oh yeah, you're on PC, aren't you, Bob? You are on the PC, aren't yous? What map? This is Iowa Plains, Owen. Sorry. Sorry, I was trying to I had something I had to take care of there for a second. My bad, guys. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Anyhow. All right. Back to these here contracts. Yeah, it's Iowa Plains View. Is what it is, Owen. Well, how's everybody's night so far? Hopefully it's good. Just finishing up some contracts and then see what after that. We had these contracts started earlier today in the stream earlier, so want to get them done. Really? I can't get that? That's wild. Interesting. Huh. It's the first time that's ever happened before. Interesting. Little map glitch. Good thing it's just a contract. Oh yeah. Gotta do some much needed house cleaning tomorrow. So if we get a stream in, it won't be until tomorrow night. We got a lot of cleaning to do. Yes, we do. Not using the wheel tonight. Figured I'd give the wheel a break. Just use controller tonight. So we got this field to do, and then there's one other contract field we gotta do, so. Don't know why I drove my trailer and tractor back to the farm earlier today, but it's alright, we'll go get it when we need it. Oh, Nehab, appreciate the share. bug on my screen. Dang nabbit. Excuse me. I have a feeling, because I screwed up trying to go live, it's going to affect the viewership tonight. So, oh well, things happen. Let's figure out what kind of weird direction this is wanting us to go. Let's go down to the other end. We're going to try to split this field, I think. Yeah. Just split it on up. We should be able to make this before we get full. I'm pretty sure. Alright. Totally thought that was more even than that, but oh well. Should have gone over probably like two more rows probably. I don't know. It looked more even than that where we were, but what the heck do I know? We will have to go get our tractor and trailer here in a minute, but we were on earlier and I just took it straight onto the farm. Didn't pay attention. Alright, now we work from the inside out, baby. Yes. For sure. Mr. Gluttony. I love the steering assist. It's definitely a big, big W. Especially since I am playing on console. And they brought it to console and everything, so it's freaking awesome. Are you on Xbox or are you on PlayStation? I'm on Xbox Series X. Oh, you're on PS5. Right on. Right on. Alright, let's go get our stinking trailer. I don't know why I brought it over here earlier. We finished the contract. It was like the last one we were doing for the afternoon earlier, and I just brought it back over here. Forgetting that we had 2 other contracts to do. Rookie mistake. Yeah, it's Iowa Plains. It's just my setup. Yo, Ruben, I appreciate that follow over there on TikTok. Thank you. It's just the setup that I did. I don't like to start from scratch, like doing like rags to riches kind of stuff. That's just not like my style. So usually always have some sort of animals. I have 2 pens, I just haven't filled them yet. I want to do pigs and cows on there. I just haven't got them yet. This is relatively newer save on here. Yo, Joseph, appreciate that follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Most of the time I try to do cows, but I don't have the patience to wait. But I'm working on that, so yeah, you and me both, brother. I usually don't have the patience to wait either. But, so what I'm trying to do... You're gonna work for real? Yeah. I tend to do a little bit of realistic and unrealistic type of gameplay. So I'm not 100% realistic, I'm also not 100% unrealistic. It's kind of a mix of both. Crunk with the follow. Appreciate that follow, Crunk. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm not using my steering wheel today, so... Yeah, and see, like, I know a lot of people do like a rags to riches kind of thing, and I just don't have the patience to do that. So, that's alright though, because this game can be played however you want to play it. There's no right way or wrong way. Mickey, I appreciate the share. What am I cutting? Wheat. I am doing, finishing up some contracts from earlier. What are you talking about? You don't do it, never have, never will? What are you talking about? What are you talking there, Blunty? Not sure. work all the way up? I'm confused. What do you mean by work all the way up? Oh, start from scratch, do the contract, actually work your way up to a big farm? Oh yeah, no. I can't do that. There's like a rags to riches. I'll watch somebody play that way, and kudos to them. It's really cool. I think it's cool that they got the patience to do that, but nope, that ain't. It's not me, unfortunately. I enjoy watching it though. It is pretty interesting. I can't do it. Right. Yep, that's exactly what I do. I build it up, get everything I need, then I get to farming and basically maintaining what I put together is the way I start a farm and stuff like that. Now, I will go like start without a starting farm depending on the map, so I can just build it how I want to. But yeah, like I said, the only thing I haven't done on this one is I didn't already get the animals and stuff like that. I'm trying to do that the other way. Right, exactly. Where am I from, Virgil? Missouri. Yeah, sometimes when I do animals too, I'll load the pens up and then get them loaded up for the initial, like, you know, all their food and everything like that, but I didn't do that on this one. So, just got done rolling your field. Nice. You're from Arkansas? Nice. You're just to the south of me. So, what I'm trying to do this time is I'm going to get all the food stuff and get them all full first, then get the animals. I'm going to see if I have the patience to make that happen. So, plus I'm using a different cow barn where there's no meadow or field with it. I think it's just a milking barn, but it holds like 500 head of cattle is what it says. Obviously it's not going to show 500 head of cattle, but it says the capacity is 500. And I'm doing pigs because I'm doing a trick with that. And I figured out you only really have to feed them corn, and then once they hit like 24 months, they usually bring like $2,500 a head. So I'm going to try that method out on this farm. I've never really tried running pigs or anything, but yeah. You're on Golden Sun Valley? Got you. Yeah. I really want to try to make a blast on a map for a while. I think I will on this one, just because I kind of like how I got it set up to work. So sometimes I'll get on a map and I'm just ADD kind of thing happens and stuff doesn't go like I want it to. Or like the other day, not on this, Virgil. This is just a contract, so I'm not going to bail this. But on my own wheat fields, I do. I already did that yesterday. So all my fields are already harvested and everything. So I'm just doing some contracts to make some money. But yeah. See, part of the realistic stuff that I do is like the working speeds. I'm not going to go, 30 miles an hour harvesting and things like that. Now, capacity-wise, because I do a lot of solo farming, I do have unrealistic capacities on things. But, so like this harvester, for instance, this is the Colossus one, but I did the case paint job on it. But I have it modded to hold 50,000 liters instead of 25. So, you can on PC. On PC you can, there's a modder you can do that. What I'm saying is, like, I'm not getting the unrealistic headers that have, like, the, where you can make it, like, 30 miles an hour and stuff like that for working speed and stuff like that. I try to keep towards the regular, working speed and stuff like that. Now, this header here is a 19.2 meter wide header. It's not the header that you would normally get with this, but so I try to compensate for not having the speed by having a wider header, so it's a bigger, pickup area or something like that. But yeah, so like I said, I mix a little bit of unrealistic things, but I also do things realistic-ish as far as the actual working of certain stuff. I'm testing up on this map too, because I never really like to use them, but I'm going to use a skid steer to transport the pallets of from my yeah, I used to do that too, and I prefer John Deere, but honestly, I like whatever works. You know what I mean? I got a lot of John Deere stuff, and back in I used to have a camera on. I have a John Deere flag that's behind me on the wall, but I like everything, I prefer John Deere. I am actually glad that they brought out that 8R mod, to where you can actually have like 634 horsepower in it. So, the case tractors aren't the only ones that get the freaking horsepower load. So I saw somebody finally put that out. If they had a harvester, if they could doctor up the Colossus and have you have an option to have a John Deere paint job, this would be great. This would be John Deere. And the reason I like the Colossus one is because it allows for me to have just like double what the normal capacity is, instead of jumping all the way up to like 5 million liters or something like that. But the problem is that it's based off the AF11 harvester, and they don't give you the option to make it green. So I deal with what I got. Now, if somebody was a modder and they could make like an S7 or something like that, to where the capacity was 50,000 liters or something like that, or had the option to do that, I'd be using John Deere on the combines all day long. So yeah, I don't hate on any other brands. Like, I'm not against any of the brands. I mean, I got a New Holland tractor, I got Case stuff, and I got JCB stuff and things like that, so I don't hate on any of the other brands. I just prefer John Deere. So when it makes sense to use a John Deere, I will. It's just like, unfortunately, a lot of the John Deere mods on this game just are not the greatest, unfortunately. I think they got a lot of John Deere stuff that would work good on like a small to medium type of farming map. On those, I use a lot of John Deere stuff because they're, they make sense. But on like large scale farming stuff or big fields and things like that, just they don't work with the way I want to play, unfortunately. earlier today, I was doing a contract on the biggest field on this map. The contract paid $74,000. It was a harvest contract for another wheat field, and the harvest profit netted me like 60 grand. It was awesome. What's up, Jackson? How's it going, dude? How are ya? I don't start doing contracts until I'm done with, at least if it's like ready to harvest. I try to work my fields first, and when there's kind of nothing to do, I'll do some contracts if they're decent. If they're not, yeah, still on the same map. I'm doing good, by the way, there, Jackson. If it's like a bunch of like BS contracts, I'll just move on to the next month. But there's a couple things I want to do to my own fields. I also turned seasons off, so stuff won't wilt or whatever. So even if it's like ready to harvest, it'll stay in the ready to harvest phase without like wilting and stuff like that. If I was doing like precision farming or something like that, and I was using that, then I would leave the seasons on and do things that way. So it does make it more realistic, you're right. But, you know, it is what it is. You say F to the trees thing? What do you... Oh, as far as like the, like, what do you mean, Jackson? So if you guys are hearing me respond to somebody else, because I am multi-streaming, I'm on YouTube and TikTok. So if you hear me responding to somebody, but you don't see a chat, that's why. Yeah, seasons on definitely makes it more realistic, but if I'm not using precision farming or something like that, then I don't know. I just don't turn it on. It is what it is. Like I said, there ain't no right way or wrong way to play this game. Everybody plays it their own way, which is, and the cool thing is that this is the type of game that allows that. You know, so I think it's awesome. All maps definitely do the trees contracts. Yeah, I'll never do them, but yeah. But yeah, Blunty is... You're definitely right. It makes it more realistic to have the seasons on. You don't see the point in doing... I don't either, to be honest. Jackson, I really don't. So I just never do it. What's up fishing? How you doing tonight? Yeah, I know. The contracts themselves don't pay that much money, and honestly, they're a little more complicated to do than the other ones. So I'm definitely in agreement with you. Like I won't do it. So I harvest this way on the bigger fields like this and work from the inside out, just to make sure I keep the pipe on the outside of the crop whenever I'm unloading. I don't have crop destruction on, but yeah. Am I getting what? Wait, are you getting what? Oh, you'll do them if you run out of money. Well, just don't run out of money, and you don't have to do them. you also keep yeah, I don't. Just because I'm clumsy enough and forgetful enough that I'll go and destroy a crop and not mean to, so. Oh, I get you, bud. I love that, man. I like watching, you know, the realistic stuff. Do you stream by chance, Plenty? Or do you just play? Oh, you don't? I gotcha. Have you ever thought about it, or no? I gotcha. I gotcha. Not really? That's cool. It just says, it's, anymore it seems like it's rare that people just play the game to play the games anymore. You know, you play a game and then most of the time they're plugging their channel or their stream or something like that. So it's kind of cool, man. I'm glad you like to play just to play. I mean, I do too. I play off stream as well, but not a whole lot really. I just figure if I'm playing the game already, why not hit go live, you know? See what happens. You do that too, Jackson? Right on, buddy. That's fine. It's definitely not for everybody. There's definitely times where I'm like, I don't want to hit go live. I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling it or something like that, but I like the chance to meet new people and have some conversation and things like that while playing. That's why I do it. I don't do it to like make money or anything like that, because honestly, I've been doing it for almost 6 years and I have profited $0. So if I was trying to do it for the money, that was never going to happen. You don't have a lot of subscribers? That's alright. I mean, the only way to get more is you gotta start going live, man. You should be able to. Yo, Plenty, I appreciate that follow, buddy. I appreciate that follow. I don't think you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to go live on YouTube there, Jackson. No way. I didn't have 50 when I started going live on YouTube. Do I play Milsim? What do you mean by that, Bunty? Like, you mean like Tarkov and stuff like that, or no? Is that what you're talking about? Military, I don't know exactly like what military simulators are out there. I would assume you're talking about games like, what is that one where you're in like battleships and stuff like that? Can't remember that one. That one looks interesting. There's only a few. Yeah. There's one where you're in like battleships and stuff like that, and I can't remember the name of it. I've watched a couple of people play it. That looks kind of cool. War Thunder, that's what it is. You're right, that's what it is, Jackson. That looks kind of fun. I'm sure it would take some getting used to. Honestly, what I would like to play, Armory Forger, Tarkov. What about like, would you consider like Arc Raiders and stuff like that? In that same kind of category? There's another one that was kind of like Tarkov, but it wasn't Tarkov. It was it Delta Force or something? Wasn't that another one that was kind of similar to that? Nowhere near the same genre? Alright. Well, I guess I just don't know my game genres. My bad. What about Delta Force? Is Delta Force close to that, or no? Our Craters is arcadey, you're all good. I got you. I thought I saw people playing like Delta Force for a while, and I thought that there was a lot of people comparing that to like Tarkov and stuff like that. I got you. So Arc Raiders is more like an extraction shooter. Arma Reforger. I might have to look into that. I've never played them really. Got you. So Milsim. So what is really the difference between an extraction shooter and a Milsim? Like what's the concept of a Milsim type of game? Like your Tarkov and things like that. What is the main objective to those? Okay, I mean, I get that. They're more realistic, but what is the object in those? You know what I mean? Like, are you playing against, like, all bots and, like, computer players and stuff? Or are you playing against real players? Are you not playing against anybody? You know, what's kind of the main point of those? Hello, Stacy. Fight, kill, capture the point, real players at all the time. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. Could be interesting to look into. Except you were playing a story. I got you. Are you still at the carnival there, Stacy? If you are, how is it? My kids liking it? Almost no one plays the campaign and you're not. I got you. Oh, Call of Duty World War II. Oh, the campaign. I think I played that when it first came out. Switch gears, you're helping out the families? Oh, okay. Did you guys even go to the carnival or no? Yeah, I kind of like the World War II genre or era type of games like that. Okay. So did the kids have fun at the carnival then? I know there's a couple of shooter games that I played that I didn't mind it. Yeah, I gotcha, Jackson, for sure. Hell Let Loose, really. I might have to look into them. I might have to look into those, Blunty. Oh, you want to get Hell Let Loose? I gotcha. Is that on PC only, or is it on console too? There, Blunty. It's on both? Nice. Might have to look into that. Isn't that relatively new too? I thought... I thought it was Arma Reforger and Hell Let Loose is on all platforms, okay. Vietnam DLC, Let Loose, is still in its beta. Okay. I got you. Oh, but not on mobile, right. Is the testing game for Arma 4? Everything that's going to be in Arma 4 is going to be on Reforger. I got you. I don't think I've seen any kind of gameplay of that. I may have seen a little bit of the Hell Let Loose, but I'll have to look into those. They sounded definitely interesting. Because I wouldn't mind having a decent, like, story mode or campaign mode or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty into that kind of stuff too, Jackson. I just find it fascinating and intriguing with some of that stuff. It is pretty interesting. Armory 4G, you have a server for Vietnam. I don't play that one because, oh, you like more modern war kind of stuff. I got you. Makes sense. So I can't get that little piece over there that I missed because it says I'm not in the field. If you want to figure that out. Maybe I'll try from this angle though. Because I would like to get it. I just don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, it says I'm not in the field. You'll see. I know, I tried. I didn't try from this side. But when I get close to it, it says I'm not in on the field. Alright, it worked from this way. Nice. See? It's just a weird part of that field right there. There's a movie on Netflix that tells you about the prison war camps in. Yeah. All about that what? That angle. My funny, God, I praise you. Right. Thank you, my son. I got it though. Oh, I did miss another spot. Right. Son of a... Dang. Like having a M4 and a hybrid sight grill and a grenade launcher on the bottom of it. I got you. That's a pretty wild weapon there, Blunty. I'm just saying. You're older than me? Your beat today? I bet. You had a busy day today. Entertaining children and helping families out and everything like that. There, we went back and got it there, Cameron. You think you're older than me? You could be. I'm 44. You're 55, okay. Then yes, you got me beat. Sounds like either one of those would be sufficient to do anything you need to do. We're gonna have to unload this before we finish this field. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Ultra, you definitely got me beat by 11 years. I am not on PC. I am on Xbox Series X. I can play on PC, but when I get to streaming and everything, my graphics card don't like that. Got 1,100 milk. Should I sell? I've never sold milk before. That's not very much, actually. I would try to either save it up and store it till you get more, or if you can't do that, then I mean just go sell it how it is. But if you have a way to hang on to it till you get more, it'll make it sounds like a lot, but it's not really all that much. So if you have a way to store it, I would do that until you get like up to like 5 or 6 or 5 or 10,000 liters or something. You'll just see a better profit that way. Yeah, that's all I would do. You're doing 2 more days on shift? I got you. If I was on PC, you could help with putting music in the game for you. It's copyright free. You make your own music for this game. Nice. I mean, I could technically AI it if I really wanted to and create a playlist, but I ain't worried about it. I will pray for your soul there, Stacy. Sounds like you're gonna have some hectic times there for the next couple days. I think this is being sold right there at this, I think this one goes to this, close sell point too, so. Oh, I got you. I mean, it's alright, Jackson. He is our farming god after all, right. Right. Days? Right. Well, you said you had 2 more days on shift. So yeah, sounds like you're gonna have at least the next... I mean, it's gonna be longer than that, but at a minimum, the next couple days. You had a kickflip in a truck. That's awesome. You're just having fun? Nice. Like the girls? In that song? You landed it too? That's awesome. How the hell fast were you going? Sure, I have more, but I need sanity time too. Yeah, for sure. Let's make sure this is where we gotta take this off. Drove off like nothing happened. Perfect. I'm funny. Well, you said you're just having fun. Like, nice. What did I just do? I just did 5. So yeah, we're at the right spot. We is at the right spot. Then we'll be heading down to 17. There's a lot of wheat contracts on here. Your auger is not a pain in the ass. just cutting through. Alright, let's head on down to 17. It's kind of cool. Little creek area. I never really paid attention to it. That's kind of neato. It's a little like damming system. It's pretty cool. Kills me watching you play. You want to play? I know. I was. Oh, that's face off the Des Moines River. I got you. Uh-oh, I gotta go all the way over here, because I'm not gonna even attempt to try to jump a guardrail. Not in this thing. No way. You're doing a cat farm now on the Missouri map? Oh, on Alma, Missouri? So if I wrap a bale and use it before it turns into silage, it will still work as hay or straw. It probably wouldn't work for either one, because it would be wet, so it wouldn't be dry to make it hay, and it wouldn't turn to straw because it's not the right thing. I think what would happen is it turns into like forage or something. Cattle. Okay. That makes sense now. I'm like, cat? I don't think you can do that. Cattle, yes. Now we got some canola to go. Let you explain what you're doing. Okay. What are you trying to do? I do know in order for something to be hay, it has to be dry. Got a buddy build you a pond on the Missouri map. Oh yeah. Yep. Mr. JD Farms he's over on Twitch. Got a baler. It has wrap on the back of it, so it wraps the hay or straw, and I want that, but I still need it to be hay or straw for my cows. I don't think you went virtual swimming, right? Which you can do in this game, which is kind of cool. So I'm assuming you mowed grass, right? Did you tether it and everything and swath it and actually make it hay first? Okay. If you tethered it and dried it out and made it hay, I don't know that you can wrap a hay bale. And if you can, I didn't know that. I didn't think you could wrap a hay bale once it's hay. You suspected. Oh, I think you're putting the eye emotes in there. What's up, Scooter? This is 17 room. I have to tether it. Okay, so I think, yeah, so if you just mow the grass and then put it into swaths and then you're baling it and wrapping it, it's not actually, it's like you find out right, it's not actually hay then, because it's technically still, you know, I'm putting air quotes up on it, it's technically still wet, and that's how stuff turns into silage is it turns into silage once it's wrapped because it like ferments and stuff like that. But if you tether it and it turns into hay, then you swath it and bale it. I don't believe you can actually wrap hay, and you don't want to wrap straw bales. I don't think it'll let you though. I've never tried it. So I mean, if it does let you wrap it, let me know, because that would be kind of interesting. Yeah, I heard about that mod there, Ultra. That's kind of interesting, to where it actually makes you have to wait a realistic time instead of just tethering it and then it's automatically dry. Yeah, it's definitely more of the realism types of things to go. Yeah, I've never tried it. Every time I've ever tried to, wrap something, if it's like hay or something like that, it just says it wouldn't allow me to do it. Because there's no reason to wrap hay or straw. It's already dry and you're not really turning it into silage. The only way I've ever seen anybody use hay or straw to do silage is if you had like a fermenting silo and put it in there. And then you can get haylage and things like that. But I've never seen anybody, honestly, I've just never seen anybody try to wrap a hay or straw bale. So if it does, let me know. Maybe that's another way to make hay silage, Excuse me. Now this field has a nice large hill. You need no, you don't need a fermenting silo to make silage. When you wrap the wet bales, that will eventually turn into silage. I think the only way, I don't say I'll be on long. Right. I think the only way to do it with like hay or straw is you need a fermenting silo that accepts hay or straw, then it will turn it into silage that way. I don't think you can wrap it, but I've never tried it. So maybe it will work and you can make hay silage or straw silage that way. Think of this, all the new game changing mods that come out now for the next game. Giants will use all that info for the next game. The same thing from 19 to 22 and from 22 to 25, really. So after I mow the grass, I go to bale it and let it sit after I bale it, because the wrapping is connected to my baler. Right. So if you don't tether it first, then the grass is technically still wet. So that when you go to bale it, it's going to automatically wrap it. If you're using the round baler with the wrapper on it and all that, that's connected. It should automatically wrap it. Unless you turn the wrapper off, which I don't know if you can. But if you mow the grass and you do tether it, then windrow it, then all your baler's going to do is bale it and do like a baling point or something like that. It won't actually wrap it to turn into silage or anything. mow the grass because the wrap, right? Yeah, there you go. No problem, Blunty. We got there eventually. I know we get there at some point. I just didn't know how. I know. I know. I like how you said you weren't going to be on long. You'll end up being on longer than you think. You always are. Reader tending is to turn up the grass to open the grass to dry so you can pick it up for your hay. That's why you have to tend it. Right. Yes, I know that already. Yeah. You've been pretty tired before and stayed on way later than you said you were going to. I'm just going off of experience. I'm not saying that you'll be on the farm with me, although it is available, but you do sometimes go past the point of tired and stay on just because you're wanting to play, you know? No, I got you. I understand. I understand. Just like you, right? I do the same thing. I think anybody that's like really into this game does the same exact thing. They're like, man, I'm tired. I shouldn't be going to bed. But I just can't. So you end up falling asleep playing a game and then you run into trees or run into the ponds or something like that. It happens all the time. Oh, I got you. I got you. I appreciate that there. I do smoke. I don't smoke what you're probably referring to, but I am a smoker. You don't fall asleep in game? No. That's what I was saying. I don't smoke what you're referring to, but cigarettes and I vape, yes. That's why you don't see my face on stream. Because every time I do, I get hit with a freaking violation. So, is there a reason that I don't smoke weed? I just haven't. Honestly, I'm a very... I used to, like back in the day, but I'm a very, very terrible stoner. If I was to smoke weed or hit anything, I literally hit it and then I fall asleep. There's absolutely zero fun or 0 point for me to smoke weed. It literally does not have the effect on me except to knock me out pretty much. Oh, nothing against anybody that does. I mean, it's just I don't get the high like everyone else does that I know. It just makes me fall asleep. And the worst part is that when I wake up, I have cotton mouth so bad. So there's really not a point for me to smoke. I mean, that's all it does for me, Ultra, is it makes me fall asleep. Like, I don't, like, sit there and, like, get the munchies and, or you know, start laughing at everything, or, you know, having a good high or anything. It literally just knocks me out. It's the most valid reason to not smoke you've ever heard. Hey, it's the truth, man. It's man, I can get the same effect if I wanted to by taking like melatonin pills. So I tried when I tried in high school. I tried after high school. I tried all that stuff back then, but it's just the most boring pot smoke you would have ever met. The absolute most boring. So it's like, well, that's a waste of time and money at the time. So I just don't do it anymore. Oh, this is like a weird. This is gonna be weird. This is not gonna. I hate how they break this field up. You'll see in a second. You're right. I'm groovy without it. You're gonna go lay in the recliner. Hey, that needs comfiness. Yeah. If I end up in a recliner, I'm out for the count. Right. Makes sense. You were born into it. And shit, you probably already had a high tolerance too. I don't want that OD. What are you talking about? That's a heated recliner too? Damn. Jealous. Well, chat over there on YouTube, everybody say goodnight to Stacy. She'll be hitting that recliner and probably won't last 10 minutes. Scooter. You're definitely going night-night. It's 100% happening. See, they call it, she's going for a coughing session. We all know what that means. Five kids by yourself? Nope. It's only 10:54 for you? I got you. Oh, the other kind of smoke. Alright. Right. Do you make your farm close or far from the store? It's kind of close, but it's not like super close. I know on the old PC, there's a mod called Store Deliveries where you can actually set it to be like wherever you want. You'll never smoke? That's good, Jackson. Yep, you are in the same time zone, that's for sure. keep it here as far from the store as possible. Why would you do that? So you have to make the trips to the store and make it feel like you're making an actual trip to the store, or so you can tell people that I'm heading into town. It is definitely a bad habit, for sure, Jackson. Nice. Where are you going? Well, I'm heading uptown. Gotta go pick up the combine. So you probably also, I bet if you like the realism of things, you probably run a flatbed or some kind of deal like that with a semi, and probably go actually pick up the piece of equipment and bring it back to the farm, don't you? As opposed to just driving the tractor or whatever from the shop to your farm. You probably will actually go pick it up with a vehicle. Yep. Jackson, I'm telling you right now, I would love to quit, but I literally have no willpower to do it. Most of the time you usually just drive the tractor, but yeah. I know, I see little, like, TikTok videos and stuff like that of people doing that. You drive your truck back to the farm? Yeah. What map, Brian? This is Iowa Plains-View. Are you asking me, Jackson, or are you asking Stacy? Ooh, that'd be ice cold. I smoke cigarettes and I do vape, so. The other truck and semi and flatbed for the truck. Not the semi. Interesting. Martel, appreciate that follow over there on TikTok. Welcome in. Mint leaf. That would be. Whew. That'd probably clear the sinuses, honestly. Used for transporting the milk and animals, got you. Makes sense. I mean, if you have a good enough pickup truck, you could haul your equipment with that flatbed too. In all reality. We're gonna go ahead and unload this now. We were about full anyways. Before we start the next pass there. Console had 4X map. I would have been since we don't. Right. Yeah. I got you. I've fallen asleep on the front porch. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. I'm actually going to try to make a rip down the almost middle of this and try to split this. We'll see if it works. You don't have the view out here with me though. And it's gonna rain, so can't do that. Yeah. I'm just saying I've done the same thing. To put a thing down through your grass? What are you talking about? Trampolines are comfy, I could do that, but I won't, right? Yeah, I wish console could handle a 4X map as well. It just cannot. I think the best you can do on console is a 2X map, maybe? Use a shed for your grass for the cattle? I gotcha. Sometimes. I think I have two, actually. Excuse me. I did not sleep on the trampoline by myself, though. So, we won't get into that. A lot of times I ran into a pole because I was typing. Yeah. Yeah. There's a guy I watch that I think every time he tries to like respond to his own chat or something like that, he ends up in the trees. Yes. Yes, I did. But again, we're not gonna go into that. All I can say is that it was definitely fun. There was some power bouncing that went on. It really did look more like we were in the middle of this field and making a rip down until we got down here. I mean, we are in the middle of the field, but we're not down to like the perfect center. But this is a weird shaped field anyway, so I don't think we're going to get a perfect center anyways. You don't have time to do cattle farming today? Oh, no. Got two more things to get from the store, and I think I have everything you have everything you need? Good, good. Good, good. Excellent, Smithers. I guess it was closer to the middle than I thought. See, at this angle, it looks like it's in the middle. But when I was looking back the other way, it looked like we were way off. Optical illusions, I'm just saying. You're just gonna do a seed chop? Gotcha. You'll find something that you forgot, Bunty. Every time I set up a map, I think I have everything, and then I get to working, and I'm like, damn it, I forgot this. I forgot about that. Stacy, who's over on the YouTube side right now, she usually tells me to like make a list, or she'll make a list for me and send it to me in Discord of things that I mentioned. If she didn't do that, I'd forget everything I ever say. The box is honking at you. You definitely didn't kiss their bumper. So he's just being rude, is what you're saying? Quit honking at me. Go around. I'm going as fast as I can, 26 miles an hour. Impatient bastards, just saying. No respect. No respect for the farm equipment. Traveling down the road. It's not like any of the AI bots, you know, are in a hurry to get anywhere. Just saying. Right. Acting like they got somewhere to be. When they don't. They're not going anywhere. Sounds good, Jackson. They ain't got nowhere to be. They ain't got to be there in no kind of hurry. I'm just saying. Should we make a mine where the NPC get rich? That'd be funny. Uh-oh. Stacy found the recliner, y'all. Good night, Stacy. We'll see you tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow. That would be funny if you could get the AI to get road rage. Would be anarchy. I'm not sure what buttons I was hitting there, but it was the wrong ones. Adult time for a bit? Yeah, I got you. I would too. Right now, I turn traffic off, just because I don't like dealing with the AI drivers in this game. They're stupid. I do like it when like the AI people are like walking around and they just walk in the middle of you driving, like right in front of you, and you just like phase through them. They walk around like they're freaking zombies. You'd purposely make him mad. You hear peace, snoring kids, right? Yep, sounds like they're out like a light then. I'm sure they were probably tuckered out at some point. They probably had a pretty eventful day, too. Isn't it the same corner for two? In-game days. Maybe Maybe he got in trouble and was told he had to stay there until he was told he could move. Yours was the only one that went to the carnival? Dang. He's all by himself. Right. He got told to go to the corner, is what it was. He's in punishment, is what's happening. What's up, Samantha? How are you? Totally right, double blinker, right. There used to be, I forgot what map I was on. I'm trying to remember the map I was on. It was probably like Welker Farms or something. There used to be an evil deer in my field. No, it was on Owendale. That would just randomly be standing in my field. And when I walk up to it to look at its eyes, the eyes were just like white. There was literally no, like, it didn't look like an eye at all. It looked like whatever this deer was that was just standing in the middle of my field. Looks like they were like possessed, like The Exorcist or something. You're almost done building now? Nice, Jackson. Totally the same. Oh no. Yeah. The eyes were just like white. I'm like, devil deer, get him out. You're uninstalling the map. Right. Couldn't uninstall that map fast enough. Get me out of here. Right. Also doing the same deer. It's like it's following you around. Like, that's it. I'm getting rid of the game. Sorry, guys. I'm done playing Farm Sim. Got this devil deer that keeps following me around. Doesn't matter what map I'm on. Get off for the night, right? That's funny. Sounds good, Stacy. Have a good night. You need a forklift? We'll get you one then. I kind of like using a skid steer more than a forklift, but either way is good. And another trailer. Sounds like you got some stuff that you need to be purchasing. Get a backhoe. Nice. I do not. I do not give my hose back. Oh, your backhoe? We need a new trailer so the forklift can actually get transported. The other trailer ramps are too steep. Yeah. I'm telling you, get yourself a skid steer instead and throw some forks on it. I think it's better off. Is that map flat ground? No. Nope. Definitely not all flat ground. But I have the backhoe. If I got a skid steer, there would be no reason for the backhoe. True. Except you could just throw forks on it. And you could use it as a forklift. Except I feel like it's easier to control than a SSB. What's up, Ryan? Oh, just got home from bowling 9-pin? Nice. How'd you do? Oh, you crashed out in 7th place? Damn. See, you wasted all the good stuff just getting in. I see you, Scooter. Looking at me. Damn. 838's good, though, for 3 games. It does kind of suck though. You crapped out and ended up with 7th, but it's better than ending up with nothing. Did you get any strike pot tickets or anything called? Six split in the first frame. The cut game costs you about 300 for 3rd place. Damn. Yeah, you wasted all your good moments to just make the cut. Should have held on to some of those. You would have got higher place, I think. Oh man, split it between 7 people. Oh, you guys all pulled together and got your tickets pulled. I got you. Were you the only one bowling for him, or did you guys take turns? Man, so what are their strike pots then too? Are they like 100 bucks a piece or something? So 100 for a natural strike and like 50 for a 9 count, or how do they run it? How do you put seeds in the seed runner? I don't know if you can just buy seed or get like one of those silos that you can get like bulk feed or something, bulk fill. But you might be able to buy like pallets of seed and then go out next to them, and like there might be a trigger button to load the seeder. I'm not sure. I don't really use a seed runner. You probably need to make sure that the seed runner actually takes seed, because there are some runners that they don't take seed. And someone else pull them in, yes, $100 for a strike and half for 9 count, and anything less, yeah, got you. Yeah, anything less than 0. So does it roll over to the next game, or does it just roll over? Well, it probably rolls over to the next game if you're on the first game and second, you know, between first and second and third. But what happens to the third game was they just roll over to the next week. That's the way the strike pots I used to be involved in, all that back in the day. That's how that worked. Is that, you know, from the first game, anything that didn't get one rolls over to the second game, and then anything not done in the second game rolls over to the third. But if it doesn't, nobody wins it on the third game, then it rolls over to the next week. Money rolls over, and basically lost money because we kept rolling the money into the next game. Yeah, that'll do it. You know what? Is that the last pass on this end? Oh, next month. So they only do it once a month. See, I was used to playing at Harvest Lanes way back in the day, and their stuff would just roll over to that. They did 9-pin weekly. It used to be like every Monday night or something like that. Third weekend of the month. Gotcha. Yeah, I used to bowl at Harvest Lanes, and it used to have 9-pin either like every Monday or every Tuesday, something like that. Whatever day that league wasn't really going on is when we did the 9-pin. Those were the days. I hit like a $1,400 like super pot on there on one of them. By the way, rolled it like light Brooklyn and barely tripped out the 10-pin. He got to strike for $1,400 once. And the funny thing was, I only bought 3 tickets for that, and I got called on the second ticket. I bought 3 tickets for it. Yeah. Bought 3 tickets, got called for a super pot that was at $1,400, and I hit light Brooklyn and barely trip out the 10 to win it. It was hilarious. Everybody got like real silent and then like cheered, and then went like, "Oh, you gotta give the money back. You hit Brooklyn." I'm like, please, give me that cash. I ain't giving nothing back. Strike's a strike when it comes to that stuff. It ain't gotta look pretty, they just all gotta go down. Y'all didn't say I had to hit perfect vodka for it to count. You said all the pins had to go down on the first throw. And see, the super pots, it was either you win or it rolls. There's no splitting it when I was playing. So like strike pots were one thing, but then there were super pots, and those you either won or you lost. There was no splitting or anything like that, so it was good. How did I miss that over there? What the hell? Gotta do all kinds of weird spots on this one. Put it 50 for the super pop, but nothing got called. Alright, sounds good, Ryan. Have a good night, dude. Glad you won some money. How did I not pay attention to that little sliver? I know how. I was reading chat and driving at the same time. I just didn't pay attention. Guess we'll go clean that up right now. Well, after this row. But we'll get it cleaned up afterwards. How did I just space this out? I don't, I don't know how I did that. Oh well. Why does it take you so long to get the map Iowa Plains-View? I don't know. Is it just taking a while to download or what? It's pretty good size, as far as like memory or whatever. It's a pretty good size file to download it, so it might just be taking time to download it. You're trying to get the map. It's in the North American map section of the downloadable content. Is it a flat map? I mean, it's not all flat. There's a lot of flat areas, but it's not all flat. That's what I'm on right now. I mean, you can see the elevation on here. Trying to make a good farm? Take your time. Take your time. Save a lot before you do anything weird. Like, if you like get to a certain progress point and you like it, save it. That way you don't lose it. Like I've done before. Or if you mess up from that point forward, you can always shut it down, come back in, and go back to your last save point. So, yeah. You like to crash out? It'll be okay, I promise. About to lose your mind. Don't let it stress you out there, Jackson. Are you sure you have enough space to download it? There's 3 cows in that corner now. They're all in trouble then? Jeez. Don't let a video game make you lose your mind, man. you don't know how much space you have, if you go back to the main menu and you go to the downloadable content, like you're going to download something, there should be a thing up in the top right. It should either tell you like your percentage or something like that, or like number of mods or something like that do you have. But I think it tells you your percentage, and that will let you know how much you have and how much space you have, because maybe you're trying to download the Iowa map and you might not have enough room for it, so it won't actually load in. I've had that happen before. You think it's broken, but it's not. It's just those that the file size is too big and you won't have room for it, so it doesn't even try to like download or something. About to uninstall everything. Man, Jackson. Maybe just turn the game off, brother. You shouldn't have to uninstall everything. Yeah, just get rid of the stuff you don't need. That's a good idea. That's all you gotta do. Make sure you got enough space, and then try downloading that Iowa plates again. I think there's gonna be like 3 or 4 required mods, so you want to make sure that you have room for those too. Which, if you delete it out, you should. So my favorite thing in the farm sim you like to do, harvest corn. It's my favorite thing. Either harvest corn or sunflowers. It's my favorite thing to do. Probably corn, same thing. Gotcha. You love building your own farms? Yeah. I do too. They're not anything special, but I like building them. Oh. You like to make realistic farms? I gotcha. Yeah, mine's a little combination of realistic and unrealistic, but that's just how I play, so. Sometimes you play with two combines. I got you. I have seen other people do something similar to that before. Got it. Nice. Well, enjoy creating your farm on there. Tomorrow you're gonna work on it very hard. I gotcha. Chat, as much as it pains me to say this, once we're done with this, it's probably gonna be it for the night. I just like I hit with like the wall of tired like right away. So I don't want to be falling asleep on stream like some other people that I know. Nice talking to you. Have a great night, man. I see you live again. I'll hop in. Sounds good. Blunty, again, appreciate the follow and everything like that, too. I appreciate you. Yeah, I just got, like, the tired just, like, hit me right in the face. So, rather than, just fall asleep on stream, we'll finish up this contract. Our contracts are done anyway, so, I mean, technically my stream title didn't lie. I don't know where I'm going. I need to put the pipe out for this stupid tractor. I just don't remember where I was. I was down at this end. There we go. Couldn't remember which end I was at. I'll use the big buds on like Walker Farms or something like that, where it would, you know, obviously they use big bud equipment, so that's when I typically will use it. Is if I'm on a Walker Farms save or something like that. Oh, why you're trying to hide this message? I guess I thought you were talking about drugs right there. It's kind of funny. I think you gotta go over to the train station here and sell this. Alright, an extra 35K. Nice. We're actually just gonna park her there for the night. Alright, chat. So we got our contracts finished. Let's collect our money on them. Completed. But with the fact that I just got hit with like a big tired spell, I'm gonna hop off for the night, and we'll be back on tomorrow. It won't be in the morning. I got some house cleaning to do, so we'll be back at some point tomorrow. Probably not in the afternoon at the earliest, but appreciate everybody hanging out again. Between last stream earlier today and tonight, we just had some absolute bangers. Yeah, Mr. Blunty, I'll definitely be live again tomorrow evening, so, or afternoon or evening. So if you want to try to come by, it'd be awesome. But everybody over there on YouTube, appreciate y'all. Scooter, thanks for lurking again. Jackson, thanks for rolling through again. Ultra Gamer, keeping to your word as well. And then obviously to Stacy. So you guys have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna go to bed. So like I said, we'll see you tomorrow. So until next time, chat, have a great night. Tell somebody you love them. Give them a kiss. Give them a hug. Whatever. Don't let don't let them not know about you. So take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Do good things. Till the next one. We'll see you then. Peace out.
stretch across the field. It is finally time to find some peace. Kill the lights,